and we get this often in client meeting rooms, how do I pay for a nursing home or other care? And we would actually reposition that question just a little bit to, what if I want to stay out of the nursing home, right? What steps do I need to take to stay out of a nursing home? Because the issue here is if there is an acute event or long-term illness that requires you to have outside care either brought in to your home, or if it's more severe and needs to be in a facility. Either way, that needs to be incorporated into your plan. How are you going to pay for it when and if it happens?
Scott, the state of Arkansas has a Medicaid program. Every state has a Medicaid program. It is a social safety net for folks that don't have any money and they end up having to have long-term care and they end up in a nursing home. Number one, no one wants to go to a nursing home. I don't know anybody that goes, yep, that's me, sign me up, I'm ready to go,
right,
or anything of that nature. And secondly, I don't know that anyone wants to be subjected to, a Medicaid bed in a nursing home, because it is a different level of care. Now, let's talk about how you avoid that. You avoid that by either having the money to pay for the care or having insurance to cover the care that is provided to you. You can go a long time and probably even avoid a nursing home altogether if you have enough money to have home health care. But if you don't have enough money to have home health care, there are insurance programs that can actually substitute for that money for the home health care.
Yeah, I think when a lot of people think about long-term care, they just automatically in their minds go to nursing home, which terrifies everybody. Nobody wants to think about ever being in one, and so they just don't want to deal with it. So the emotional response is, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it, so you don't. Well, that's a problem, and that's how you wind up in the situation that John just described, where maybe you're in a Medicaid situation with the state paying for your care, and it's not optimal, and you're certainly not getting to stay at home. It is within your power, however, to make an intentional decision beforehand. And that's how we would want you to address this, is to, with a financial advisor, walk through the conversation. And you can either choose to self-pay if you have the funds to be able to do that, or you can choose to pay for a policy that will allow you to still be at home for as long as it is physically possible for you to still be at home. As long as your health allows you to stay at home, that policy can provide for your care at home. In fact, you could use the funds for it to pay somebody to mow your yard. It doesn't have to be for your care. Once you have qualified to receive the benefit, then it's going to pay out. I want to remind you that your money in retirement is to pay for two things. It is to pay for your dignity and your independence. And so when we at Gen Wealth are talking about long-term care issues, we are trying to do that with the focal point being to help you pay for your dignity and your independence. It might be self-pay, it might be through a policy. We don't know what your individual situation is, but we are going to keep top of mind awareness on you paying for, one way or another, your dignity and independence so that you can maintain that.